A father buys a plane ticket for his daughter after she fought breast cancer for a year. Because she was finishing up chemotherapy, he buys traveler's insurance.
But when he needed to cancel that trip, the adjusters denied his claim. So he contacted Denver 7's Thomas Hoppo to warn it could happen to you.
My daughter was diagnosed with breast cancer last year and had been going through the treatments, and we were ready to kind of go to the next step.
Carl's daughter Candace finished her last chemotherapy session in April. That's when Carl decided to buy a ticket to New Orleans.
A combination of celebrating the end of some chemo treatments that she had been going through, and then also to go down for a surgical consult with the Center for Breast Cancer Surgery.
On top of breast cancer, Candace was diagnosed with a lymphatic disease, making her prone to infections. Because of her conditions, Carl bought traveler's insurance through AIG, and sure enough,
my daughter got an infection, a pretty serious infection requiring IV antibiotics, so she was unable to travel due to the infection.
Carl exchanged emails with AIG to make a claim, because canceling a trip due to an illness before the trip starts isn't an option on the company's website. Even though Carl filled out a waiver for pre-existing conditions, his claim was denied.
They want a doctor to not only say, no, you weren't able to travel at the time you canceled, but they want the doctor to say, yes, you were able to travel when you purchased the tickets. And so they send a form to the doctor that says, were they able to travel? And the doctor says, no.
I reached out to AIG asking if they would reconsider their decision, but I got no response. In the end, Carl gave up. A month later, he drove his daughter to New Orleans to get that consultation. He says he's given up on AIG and just wants to warn others.
Anybody who has some sort of medical condition when they're planning to travel, you'd be very cautious when buying travel insurance.
In Denver,
I'll just take the risk myself and deal directly with the airlines if something comes up.
Thomas Hoppo, Denver 7.
Carl tells us United Airlines did step up and give him a credit for the amount of money he paid for those tickets.